Hello everyone, my name is Matt Ross. Today I'm going to be talking to you about softwares and game engines alike. So let's get started. Well, first one is going to be called Game or Yo Game Maker. Now Yo Game is a 2D game maker that makes 2D games, and if you get the paid version, you can make games for 3D games to anything you want. If you're a beginner like me, and this what I would start for game design, and for they're pretty friendly. The bad part is you have to get the game maker and you have to sign into your own account. That's the bad thing about it. This is a really good software. It can allow you to make games for all the way to Xbox One and to the PlayStation and to the Steam and to Nintendo World. It's a really free, awesome triple A game engine. Makes 2D games and 3D games. It's also free, but you can get the paid version as well. This is Game Maker Studio 2. That's probably somewhere what I would start if I was a new beginner at games. Next game engine that I'm going to show you is called Amazon Lumberyard. Now, Amazon Lumberyard, it's a free AAA game engine. That it's a pretty good 3D game engine. I have it, and I haven't been using it. I've been using Unity, which I would show you in this video. However, Amazon Lumberyard, you have the Woodland Asset Package, the Beach City Asset Package, which these two you don't need, because Blender does it all for you. So, but you do need this, the Mac support files, if you need it for Mac. That's pretty much it for Lumberyard. So let's move on to Unity, the 3D game engine, and 2D. Unity is new engine that allows you to design 3D and 2D games. It also has tutorials where you can follow them on you can follow them on YouTube, and you can download assets and portals. And it's pretty free. They're really nice, and it has open community. You can ask them questions if you have a question about a product. But yeah, this is you can create Mario games with this. 3D games. It's pretty good. There's not anything bad. But the bad part about this is that you have to have a credit card for them to give you money. They're not going to give you money if you don't have a credit card, or if you don't have a guardian that has a credit card. I would suggest they get a credit card before you move on to your game development in Unity. Next game engine I'm going to talk about is Godot game engine. Now, Godot game engine is currently free. It's 2D and 3D games, and this one is it's a pretty open source 3D game engine and 2D game engine. You can make 2Ds for Linux, Windows, Android, Mac, and HTML. And it's a pretty open source pretty open source code provided as well, so you can change stuff mid-game while you're testing it. Let's move on to the 2D game engines. Now, some of the 2D game engines and 3D. I have one more 3D to show you, then we move on to 2D. Okay, so the other 3D is called CryEngine. Now, CryEngine is currently free, but there is a purchase fee to buy it. You have to buy it. It's not really necessarily free, but you can download it, and it's a pretty awesome website. No royalties, no obligations. It's just a game engine. They're pretty friendly. It's just like Amazon Lumberyard. However, this does support Amazon Lumberyard. So if you are a more hard standard, then go to CryEngine. This is what I would start too if you are a new game developer. Okay, that's it for the 3D game engines. So let's move on to the 2D game engines. One is called Mono. Mono game engine is currently free. It supports iOS. It only supports Mac. Apparently, it's not available on Windows. But it's also available on Windows for platforms. PS Vita. They're pretty friendly. They're good. They're just not really my style. Next, we're going on to Construct 2. Yeah, Construct 2. Construct 2 is a 2D game engine that allows you to make 2D games, much like Mario, FX, and everything else. This is apparently not free. You have to buy a license, but usually the license runs about like $20. It's not open. It's pretty much open source. It's not not available for Mac. It's only available for Windows. You can also get the free edition if you wanted to, but it's about $20 for a standard license. Pygame is another one, but I don't have the ability to get that. For FPS beginners, there's one for that too, but I forgot the name of that is. Okay, so let's move on to softwares you need to get ahead into your game development. One that I use particularly on the day-to-day basis is called OpenOffice. OpenOffice is apparently free. It supports Mac. It supports Windows, and it's not available on Linux. But it's apparently free, and it's apparently awesome to use. They're really friendly. It's just like Microsoft. Now let's move on to the audio source codes, like the best free and the paid version. First up is Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops Studio is a free. You can download it and try it for. It's pretty free, but it's not free to buy it. But everything pretty much upgraded, you have to buy. You can download it, but it's not watermark free. You have to get it from their store. So you can go to shop and you can get it from there. Audacity. Audacity is apparently free to use. It's a you can record sounds to your own perspective. It's available on Linux, Mac, and Windows. This is a really good one for new beginners for music. Now let's go on to the free version for audio source. Okay, so the one that I have found out that's more free is LMMS. LMMS is apparently free, and it supports Mac, Linux, and then also it supports Windows. So if you like me, then this is where I would start for music, making sounds.